All right, I think it's working now. All right. So we're going to start year 2. Let me collect my dice here. Let's see. Yeah. Probably just going to keep raising wheat, beans, and corn for now, because my equipment line is still pretty small, so harvest might even get kind of tight this year yet. We got 5,000 bushels of corn stored. It's currently worth $4 a bushel, and we'll get started first week of March. We roll the weather, or that, excuse me, the markets first, and they're going to go down 6. Perfect. Now the beet roll is down 1. That ain't too bad. Basically, the only actions available at this point would be to feed your animals or haul in grain if you wanted to. Don't have any. We get a rain we can track. Next week of March, still nothing to do, just the weather roll. 3 star fields we could be fertilizing, but we don't have any, so we have to wait this week as well. Nothing for weather. Okay. Last week of March, we can finally start spreading fertilizer. Get a guy in my tractor, put fuel in it. The wheat will be planted first, so I'm going to sneak behind the view. So we'll get 2 fields of fertilizer for wheat. It's going to cost 16. Pay for that. Okay, so everything's ready to go. Roll the weather to sunshine. That'll help. Spend the fuel token. And we'll do our own land first. So my current size of equipment, I can only do 2 fields a week. That's something I have to keep in mind when I start expanding my farm. Okay, first week of April, we'll roll the markets again. Holy smokes, down 6 again. That's not good. Now corn's worth 3. Soybeans are worth 9. The beets are going down 5. Not super good. All right. More fuel in the tractor. Let's see, I can also be planting wheat, so I will get that going. So I'm going to be fertilizing 1 field of wheat, 1 field of corn. So that's 19, plus planting, or using my drill to plant 1 field of wheat, which costs 3 on top of 19, is 22. Out of 50, 25, 6, 7, 8. Okay. So, now I think we're ready. We roll the weather. And we get 1 shot of rain. And remove the fuel from this tractor, which was the spreading. So we'll finish doing that. And we'll also spread a corn field. Just stick it in here. Whoa. Need that. And plant 1 field of wheat. Get this guy going. All right. Next. Still fertilize, plant beets, plant wheat. So we got more fields to fertilize, more wheat to go in. This week I'll be fertilizing 2 cornfields. So that's going to cost 22. I'll be planting another field of wheat, which was 3. So that's 25. We'll break another 50, I think. Start making change. Roll for the weather. Yeah, we got a little shot of rain again. If we got 2 rains, we wouldn't be able to complete our work. But this we can do. And get another field of wheat in. Okay, middle of April. Fertilize, we could plant corn, beets, and wheat. So fertilizing action pretty much has to just keep going. We got another field of wheat to go in. I could quit fertilizing and plant, but I think I got more time for that than fertilizing, so we'll just fertilize for beans. That's going to cost 6 for 2 fields plus 3 for the wheat seed again is 9. Roll the weather. 2 something. Fertilize. And get some wheat. Last of the wheat. Alrighty. Let's see, I need to buy fuel. I buy 10 chips at a time. Let's see if they might stack. Okay, so I still need to spread 1 field of fertilizer. That's going to be 3 for the soybeans, and then I'm going to plant corn. So corn seed costs 8. Soybean fertilizer costs 3, so that's 11. Roll for the weather. Lots of sun, haven't got much rain yet. Alright. So even though my tractor could do 2 fields a week, I only had 1 to do, still costs 1 fuel to do it, even if you're just doing a portion of what it's capable of doing. Alright, and then we'll plant, what did I say, corn? Get that one out of there. Okay, last week in April, we can plant beans and corn, and I think we will, because we can use our drill to put the beans in and our planter for the corn, and we can start getting 2 fields planted every week instead of just 1. So corn and beans at the same time is going to be 14. Cold weather, more sun. Getting kind of dry, you guys. All right, I'm just going to remove both of them at the same time and flip a corn and a bean. All right, first week of May, we'll do the markets again. Come on, up 2. Really hasn't changed anything. And the beets are going down 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Kind of a rough spring for the markets right now. But we got to remember, we built the zoo with our mayoral powers last year. So we don't have to worry too much about the wheat price being low because we can get $10 a bushel for that. All right, so plant corn and beans again. Same thing. Cost us, well, let's see, I'll take 4 of these this time. 14. Roll the weather. We got a rain. We need more of them. So get a bean, last of the corn. So I just got one more field of beans to plant in the second week of May. And there's no spraying actions yet, so one field of soybeans costs 6. Grab all the money I just put in. Roll for the weather, nothing. So that's done. Got it planted. Harvest is going to be a different story, maybe. All right, spraying the wheat. You can spray 2 fields at once, and it's going to cost 2 per field, so that's 4. Roll the weather, nothing. I don't know if we're going to get such a good weather result this time, unless something changes. Let's see, I'll do these wheat fields first. So the actions are depicted by my little cards I have here. And it's supposed to represent thematically the crop progressing throughout the year. Spray wheat. We just got to do one more. So it'll cost us 2. I'll break a 10. Roll for the weather. Nothing except we got a wrench. So I have to repair this vehicle because it's being used this week and it has the wrench on the card. This winter, or last winter, I built the farm shop, so instead of $1,000, it only costs me 1 little blue token, which is equivalent to the cost of $100 because you buy 10 for 1,000. All right, but now we can get our action done, like so. And we begin the summer months at the first week of June, which means weather or markets first. Going up 4, and the beet market is going up 6. And our actions are spray corn and beans and plant beans are all available still this week. So we're just going to spray corn, I guess. Got 2 fields of that I can do this week. Costs 3 per field, so 6. And we just roll the weather. Keep trying to get some more rain and sun. There's one rain. That's going to help. Spend that. I'll do these 2 over here first. Same thing, except we can do corn and beans, so I'll have to do 1 more field of corn and I'll do 1 field of beans at the same time. So corn spray is 3, soybean spray is 5, so that's 8. The weather, nothing. We got a long ways to go. And it's already summer. I'm getting a little nervous. I'll do these 2. All right, 3rd week of June. Just keep spraying. I ran out of fuel again. All right, 2 more fields of beans to do. That's going to cost 10. weather, 2 sun. We really need some rain. We're not getting it yet. Oop. All right. Last week of June, all of our field work is done, so we'll just roll the weather and another sun. All right, first week of July, market roll. Crops up 3. Beets down 1. And on the first week of July, it says gain 4 victory points if the first round of spraying is completed. We did that, so we get, I don't even have the little 8s. That's right. That means 18. And now we get back from our vacation for the 4th and start spraying corning. Now, to save a little bit of messing around, there's no cost associated with the second spraying. It's just the action and the fuel, and then potentially, the operating costs, which would be repairs and stuff. So you just roll the weather and perform your actions with your fuel. We got a little bit of rain. We need a lot more. So we can spray corn. 2 fields. Now, I don't know if you can see that, but the level 1 spray of corn is pretty similar looking to the beans. But after you spray it again, after the 4th, you get these yellow stripes in it. That's the tassels coming out. And I'll show you a closer look at our weather situation. Got a lot of sun so far, not quite enough rain. We're in the poor category. We need quite a bit more rain rolls to even get close to getting good, but only a little bit more heat or sunshine. So we only got a couple more weeks to get it too, which is kind of the nerve-wracking part. All right, one more field of corn to spray, roll the weather. Nothing. All right, still just spraying corn, so we'll just roll for the weather. Oh boy, nothing. Okay, now we can spray wheat and beans. Get the wheat going. Sunshine. No rain. Oh boy. No rain. All right, it's the first week in August. Means we got to do the markets. Up 6. That's got to be pretty close to where we started the year. And then the beets go down 1. We got right on the top of the $4 corn, $12 beans. If it goes up 1 more, we'll be at $5 corn. Man, I've got some in the bin yet. I gotta remember. I don't know. I'll just keep spraying. Okay, spray wheat and beans. You can do 2 fields. Come on, rain. Shoot. Nothing. Shoot. All right. Spraying beans. Fuel. Weather. This roll and the next roll are the only chances we have, so we need, even if we rolled 2, the best we can hope for is a fair crop at this point. It's way too dry. Yeah, we got 1 sun, 1 rain. We're getting closer, but it's still not looking good. This winter this past winter, I should say, we paid for insurance on our fields, which guarantees a poor yield. So it always kind of stings when, like, that's all you got anyway. Oofta. All right. Next. So we can start harvesting our wheat, one field at a time. To kind of know the trucking capacity you're going to need, since you have to roll the weather to find out the final, this is the last week for this growing season. So if we get one shot of rain, we'll get a fair crop, and we'll know what we need for trucking, even though with a 2-star, can you see this? 2-star wheat field, either we know we're not going to get an excellent, so we'll only need one truck. Because basically it's the difference is going to be we either get 3,000 bushels per field or 5. So don't really need a lot of trucking, I guess. So I'll put the fuel in there. Come on, rain. Oh, we got it. We got the one last little cube of rain. Blue dot, rain, yellow, sunshine. So that will go up here, and we get a fair crop. How exciting. Oof. Don't need that. Don't need that much bad luck right now. So yeah, that puts my wheat yields at 5,000 bushels per field. I mean, that's really not that bad. I'll take that. Okie dokie. Now, get to getting. So we combine. And on the bright side, we can sell it for $10 a bushel. Start over here. So that field's now combined. And we'll take 5,000 bushels to the zoo for $50,000. Do that 3 times, that ain't so bad. Okay, same deal, harvest wheat. Roll the weather just to find out if we have any repairs. We do not. And the other reason you roll the weather dice in the harvest, if you get 2 sun faces up, you'll get a bonus to your harvest capacity because the weather is so good. So like I could do 2 fields this week for no additional fuel or trucking, you know. You can just kind of get extra done. Little bonus for nice weather. Okay, so that's another 50 grand. That's easy math. Beginning of September, we'll roll the markets again. Crops are going up 2. Well, that makes $5 corn. I think I will start hauling that in when I get a chance. Beets are going down 2. There's a pretty decent spread developing between the beets and the crops. Buy fuel. Plop 2 down there. Keep harvesting wheat. No weather to track or maintenance to do. And another 50 grand a week hauled to the zoo. Well, that's going to help significantly. All right. So there's nothing else we need to harvest, and we can't harvest beans until next week. So I could do tillage, and I'm going to haul in that 5,000 bushels of corn I've got stored. My 1-star plow can do 2 fields per week, plus the 5,000 bushels. We'll roll for any maintenance, none. So, do some tillage. And 5,000 bushels of corn at 5 bushels, or $5 a bushel, excuse me. 25,000. All right. Beginning of bean harvest, 3rd week of September. That guy back in the combine. Get fuel back in it. Let's see, 1 field. Level 2 soybeans at that fair weather is 4,000, so that's not so bad. What is that worth right now? $12 beans? It's higher than the middle. Should we store them or should we sell them? And I just got what I was describing earlier. 2 sons. So for no additional cost down here, or no additional even needed trucking capacity, I can now harvest 2 of these this week. Still don't know if I'm going to store it or sell it, to be honest with you. $12 beans. I don't know. I think I just need the money. Honestly. Year 2. Why would I start storing stuff now? So that would make 8,000 bushels. So 4 and 12 is 48. Yeah. 96,000. Ain't too bad, is it? Like I'm gonna do that. A big wad of tins here. All right. Just got the 1 more field. Oh, let's see. Should I keep tilling up my stuff too? Now, all right. Let's just focus on harvest. All right, nothing there. Combine, beans. $4,000 bushels times 12 is 48. And we'll grab the 50. All right, that's bean harvest done. Beginning of October, roll the markets. Down 4. That makes corn back to $4. Good thing I sold what I had. Beans are now worth 11 as well, so we did pretty good. Beets are going up 5. Sold at the right time. And then I'm done harvesting my beans. I can't harvest corn right now unless I had a dryer, which I don't. So we'll do some more tillage. Guy, tractor, fuel, 2 fields, roll the weather. Nothing. So, till up a couple fields. All right, now we can start corn harvest. And this is going to take me 3 weeks because I can only do 1 a week. But it's going to take me more trucking as well. Need to buy more fuel, excuse me. And let's see, let's find out how much it's going to. Level 2 cornfield at that fair weather is 14,000. So I'll need all 3 trucks again. $1,000 per week for hired help. Geez, 14,000 bushels. That's pretty good. I'll take that. No maintenance to do. So we just start performing the actions. Now, $4 corn. Whoa. store some more. I'm going to store this first little bit. So that's 14. Put that in the bin. Third week of October. Let's do some more of that. Weather. Hey, look at that. Sunshine again. We do my last 2 fields. It's in 1 week. Alrighty. That's good news. Get them deep browns and golds of fall. So that's 28,000 bushels. Should I store everything at $4? But it's close to 5. That's the other thing. I think I'm gonna. So I'll put 20 in here. Have 8,000 to deal with. If I fill this one, I'll have 4 to deal with. Which I'll just plop down in my little bin here. Like this. All right. That's harvest done. Let's start working on tillage. Oh my gosh, then of course it rains. So, lose a week there, keep it rolling. Now it rains when we don't need it, and it doesn't help us. That's when it starts. All right, November, so we roll the markets up 3. Whoa, up 3 for beets as well. So a beet field right now at a fair weather, we would get 88,000 gross revenue. If we had any, but it's a big expense to get into it. So, tillage it is. And you need to have level 3 fields in order to raise beets, and I only have level 2 stuff still. So that's out of the question for us still. All right, finishing up, better fuel her up. Finishing up harvest here. All right, no more actions. Doesn't really make sense to keep rolling the weather since we have nothing to do. Now would be where we'd hold an election if nobody was the mayor, but I still have a term. This will be my last term as mayor. And then I have a little note. Before the winter, it's a good idea to pay down the loan because, the winter is when you have to pay the interest on those. So what could I afford to do here? There's 1, 2, 3, 300. So I got $400,000. That would be 2 chips. I think I might as well pay off as much as I can when I can. I'm gonna have to take another loan just to operate some more, but I'm sitting on decent inventory. I don't know, it is worth $5 a bushel now. Maybe I should sell some my last week. How much could I get rid of? 18,000. It's not too bad. 18,000 bushels at 5, that'd be 90. I don't know. I'm going to keep it. We're going to gamble with the corn. All right. So that's the end of the growing season. We'll get the winter side of our card. Collect money from animal barns and off-farm wages. Still don't have any of that. Advance year 3. At the end of this year, we'll gain a family member, so I also need to upgrade my house at some point. Reset the weather. Gladly. That's it for that. Collect farm reputation points earned from family members and 3-star equipment. So each one of my family members is worth 1, so that's 2 on to 18 is 20. So that opens up another field available to rent to us. That's interesting. And I plan on doing that, so I'm just going to put that down there right now. Even though I haven't paid for it, but I will. Okay, Mayor rolls a 4-sided die. I got a 3. A 3. What do I want to do? I could get the dealership done and start doing tiling and upgrading my fields to 3-star. How much money is a big tractor though? $142,000. Yeesh, I got the loan capacity. Well, it's just a good idea to have it done anyway, so I will use my 3 points to get the dealership upgraded. Since I'm no longer mayor, I'll put my player token back on my farm card. That way when I see that, I'll know I'll have to do the election next November. Okay. Oh, and I get 3 victory points for opening up or expanding the equipment dealership. So, advance any family members in school, don't have that. Pay loan interest, $10,000 per chip. So I got 2 chips, I owe 20 grand for that. This is where it's gonna get fun. Family living, 10 grand. Lose 1 farm reputation point per piece of equipment stored inside. I haven't done anything different with my equipment. We were fine last year, we should be good still. All right. New loans and buy land or build buildings. This is where it gets interesting, because if I want to start tiling, a tile plow costs $75. The tractor is going to cost $142. So that's already 200 and what am I doing? 262,000. I need a calculator. My brain is not working. $217. $217,000 just for the equipment. I need a loan to operate. I also would need to buy the tile card, which costs $120,000. That's $337,000 just to start upgrading my fields. But looking ahead at my rented available land is all very poor quality coming up, so it'd be a good idea to be able to tile that anyway. That's a lot of money. And then let's see, tile, improve 8 fields, and once those little, you get little tokens, kind of like these ones. Once those are gone, you have to spend another $120,000 for 8 more And I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Holy shit. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So yeah. Yeesh, Tafita. To do it right, it's going to cost me another 120. That's 457,000. What else could I do? I could buy up. Let's see, corn's worth $5. So 3-star land is $390 per field. 2-star land is $325 per field. So I could buy all this equipment and tile, or basically buy 1 or 2 fields. But I can't. Yeah. Well, let's do this. We're gonna do it. Oops. So I'm gonna find 8 little chips that represent pieces of tile for your fields. My larger tractor and tile plow. Pretty soon I'm going to have to just bite the bullet and upgrade some machinery as well. But for now, I'm going to do that. Oh, so since I have to buy more tile anyway, should I buy more fields to keep improving? I have 6 left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 6. I could buy 3 more level 1-star fields. Ooh, I don't know. They're $265 a piece. Okay, I'm over $1 million there. If I were to do that, how much of a loan can I even take? 2, 4, 6, 8, $1 million and 2. Holy Lord, I could almost do this. Commodity prices aren't too bad. Should I just take everything? Take another 1.2 million in loans? Oh no, because then there's no way I can farm that much land with the equipment I've got. I better stop. So 336. So 2 more chips is 400. Oh boy. So the remaining was 63. We'll just leave it at that for now. Pay property taxes on owned land. 2, 4, 6, 8. 16,000. Pay land rent. Those are level 2, so those are 12,000 a piece, so that's 24. 24,000 in rent, done. Pay insurance on all fields equally, 2,000 per piece, 2,000 each. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. That's another fun one. That should be it. We're ready to start year 3 eventually. I am gonna take another chip actually, just to make sure I've got enough. So there's 150, 60, 70, 80, 90, 200,000 in cash for the operating. What is a if I just bought the small house now before I forget, I believe it's 150,000. Yeah. I think I can do it. And that house has a maximum capacity of 4 people. So that'll be good enough till the end of year 6. Or no, excuse me, the end of year 8 when we'll gain our 5th family member. So that's going to cost $150. There that goes. Okay, so now I got like $210,000. That should be enough to get me through. Plus, hopefully I can sell that for at least 5,000 a bushel. That's kind of where we're at. Got another field that we can rent. Bins got 44,000 bushels of corn stored. The markets are pretty good. Hopefully they stay good. But yeah, that's it for now. Let's see. How do I end this?